Why do 60% of Americans believe in UFOs? Is it because we fucking suck and are stupid fucking idiots? Well, Bob Lazar might have something to do with it. In 1989, Bob Lazar shook the world by claiming he worked at a secret site near Area 51, reverse engineering alien spacecraft underneath the desert sun. Lazar said he saw 9 saucers and a gravity propulsion system powered by a stable version of element 115, also known as moscovium. As nutty as it seems. Fast forward to 2013, scientists confirmed moscovium exists, but it's highly radioactive and unstable. So was Lazar onto some real shit, or was he spinning a sci-fi tale? Lazar's credentials remain unverified, and he's faced legal issues and threatened with jail. Yet, his story gained renewed interest with a 2018 Netflix documentary flick and Joe Rogan podcast appearance. Despite lacking concrete evidence, Lazar's claims have left a lasting impact. The public perception of UFOs and Area 51, yup, he did that. What do you think? Was Bob Lazar a whistleblower or a weirdo that just happened to guess right? Are we seeing alien crafts or American drones in the dead of night? It seems as if Mr. Lazar was right the whole time. History doesn't repeat, but it sure as fuck rhymes. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Lazar's story is his description of element 115. Think about it lame-o. At the time of his claims, element 115 was purely theoretical, a hypothetical element on the periodic table. And no dumbass, you can't eat food off of it. However, in 2003, scientists in Russia and the United States successfully created element 115, albeit for a fraction of a second. This discovery sent shockwaves through the scientific community and reignited interest in Lazar's claims. That motherfucker might have been telling us the truth the whole time. Could it be that he was privy to information about this element decades before its official discovery? Did he actually work on alien crafts? Are we truly not alone in this universe? Did I forget to delete my browser history on my work laptop? I sure hope so. Or was it simply a coincidence, lending an air of credibility to an otherwise dubious story? While the creation of element 115 seemed to support Lazar's story, it's important to note that the properties he attributed to the element have not been observed. Scientists have yet to replicate the gravitational effects he described. The element remains incredibly unstable and decays in a fraction of a second, making it unlikely to be a viable energy source, let alone a fuel for interstellar travel. So far, the scientific community remains skeptical of Lazar's claims about element 115. They argue that while the element exists, its properties are far different from what he described. However, the fact that he accurately predicted its existence decades before its official discovery continues to fuel speculation and debate. Thanks for watching, my fellow historians. You be the judge. And as my wife says when ending a conversation, fuck off.